Hello and welcome to the 2022 International Conference on Biological Engineering and Medical Science. My name is Ivo Ganchev and I'm a lecturer at Queen Mary University of London. It is a great pleasure for me to see that so many of you share our enthusiasm and have come today to present and discuss the findings from your latest research with fellow colleagues and younger peers. During the conference, we'll hear about the latest developments in several areas related to biomedical engineering and medical science, so hopefully both the scholars and practitioners in attendance will find the presentations to be of interest to them. We were originally preparing to hold the conference today in Stanford, California. However, since there have been outbreaks of COVID-19 in some of the countries where a part of the participants are based, we decided that it would be better and safer for everyone to organize the discussion virtually and to participate from the comfort of our offices and homes. This latest development of COVID-19, as well as the various mutations of other diseases which are constantly ongoing, are in and of themselves reasons why the latest development in biomedical engineering and medical science becomes more and more important today. In our deeply interconnected world, diseases can spread faster, and we need to develop tools and methods which can mitigate their negative effects. So the global community, including governments, businesses, and citizens, are all hoping that researchers will be able to provide solutions to the pressing medical problems of our times. So this is where all of you come in. We're looking forward to hearing about the latest state-of-the-art research in fields such as bioengineering, clinical, and public health. Hopefully, the conference can serve as a platform for all of our participants to share our latest findings, receive valuable feedback, as well as exchange ideas with world-leading scholars and with our peers. It is my great honor to welcome our distinguished speakers and a great pleasure to introduce them as well. First, we welcome Professor Andrei Levchenko, who serves as the John C. Malone Professor of Biomedical Engineering at Yale University. He is also the founding director of Yale Systems Biology Institute and of the Yale Cancer Systems Biology Center, which combines experimental analysis with computational models to learn about the interactions of proteins and cells in healthy and diseased states. Professor Levchenko joined the faculty of the Department of Biomedical Engineering at Johns Hopkins University as an assistant professor back in 2001, and then he rose through the ranks to associate professor in 2007 and to full professor in 2011. After that, he moved to Yale University, his current academic home, in 2013. There, he led the creation of the Systems Biology Institute, and today he is internationally recognized as a pioneer and leader in the fields of systems biology, of cell signaling, application of nanotechnology and microfabrication to biological experimentation. His contributions are particularly well recognized in the areas of analysis of cell migration, and the cellular networks underlying multiple disease states, where he has combined computational modeling and novel experimentation methods to develop new insights at the molecular, cellular, and organismal levels. He is the author of more than 150 published research articles and several book chapters, mostly in top publication venues. He's an elected fellow of the American Institute for Medical and Biological Engineering, of the Biomedical Engineering Society, and of the American Physical Society and the Connecticut Academy of Science and Engineering. Today, he will speak on the topic of systems analysis of aggressive cancer spread from bedside to fundamentals and back. Next, we welcome Professor Thomas Yankilov, who is also the founding director of the Center for Computational Oncology at the University of Texas at Austin. Professor Yankilov received his MA in Applied Mathematics and an MS in Physics from Indiana University before completing his PhD in Biomedical Engineering at SUNY at Stony Brook. Then he completed his postdoc under Dr. John Gore at the Vanderbilt University Institute of Imaging Science and climbed the ranks to full professor in 2010. He then joined the faculty at the University of Texas at Austin in 2016, where he's now the W.A. Tex Moncrief Chair of Computational Oncology and a professor of biomedical engineering, diagnostic medicine, and oncology. He also serves as the co-director for the Quantitative Oncology Research Program for the as a part of the research associated with the Livestrong Cancer Institutes at UT Austin. He's also an adjunct professor of imaging physics at the MD Anderson Cancer Center. The topic of Professor Yankilov's talk today is towards practical digital twins for clinical oncology. And last but not least, I would also like to introduce to you Professor Sheila D. Kielholtz from the Joint Emory and Georgia Tech Biomedical Engineering Department. She received her bachelor's degree in physics from the University of Missouri-Rolla, now the University of Missouri University of Science and Technology, and her PhD in engineering physics at the University of Virginia. Her thesis focused on quantitative measurements of perfusion with arterial spin labeling MRI. After graduation, she went to Dr. Alan Koretsky's lab at the NIH as a postdoc researcher to learn functional neuroimaging. She is currently a professor at the Joint Emory and Georgia Tech Biomedical Engineering Department in Atlanta, Georgia. And she's also the program director for the 9.4T MRI. Her research seeks to elucidate the neuropsychological processes that underlie the bold signal and develop analytical techniques that leverage spatial and temporal information to separate the contributions from different sources. We are truly excited to have such an esteemed lineup of speakers and look forward to hearing from them. It's delightful to have them sharing their thoughts with us today, so I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our panel of speakers. And we're also very, very grateful to all of our participants as well, because without you, this conference would not be possible. The number of scholars who contacted us this year to express interest in the conference has been larger than ever, and we truly hope that this trend will continue for many, many years to come. We look forward to seeing you again at the next edition of the ICBioMed. We wish you all the best, and please enjoy the conference.